Hello, and welcome to a day in a vlog that I'm editing 6 months later. So, this is me trying to think about what I did in the past, but cleaning my house, which I like to do every quarter. And I'll be showing you my life going to networking events in this one. There's my snack. And always get nervous and feel awkward at networking events, but they've been really good to just meet people and make connections, like friends in the industry, and get leads. Networking has been a way for me to meet people, having moved to Austin like a few years ago. And I think, especially if you are just a starting business, it's good to just get out there and talk to people. You never know who might need your help. And it's just a lot easier, I feel like, for people to feel comfortable even starting the conversation of asking you for help if they need it, if they see you. If you're new here, hi, welcome. I do social media marketing freelance and as part of my own business, but now I have a full-time job, like fast forward 2 months. So yeah, I'm just showing you my life inside and outside of work. And I'm still trying to make my business happen as a side gig while I work full-time. Insane. Whenever possible, I like to shop local stores and artists. I live in Austin, and South Congress has a lot of kind of those, well, still a lot of artsy stores, definitely very expensive stores at the same time. But if you're looking for some cute, fun, interesting souvenirs, go to Paperwork. I love their stuff. They're also Filipino owned. Ooh, and Tiny Grocer is a mini grocery store that curates snacks from all over the world and the US. Some of their items are really pricey, but they have a pretty good selection of like unique things to grab people too. So I'm editing a video for another YouTube channel, Ube Matcha, that my husband and I did, and we were just kind of experimenting with the channel, and I wanted to teach Japanese kind of in an easy, understandable way and teach Japanese culture. But I don't know. I think the format that we tried maybe just wasn't compelling enough, maybe. Like, as we were sitting and talking about like different events happening in Japan, anime games. I don't know. I think we might start up the channel again in the future, but I want to just make sure that it actually gives value or is entertaining. And not that, I don't know. I mean, maybe we weren't entertaining. I don't know. But just, yeah, it can be a challenge, I think, to start new YouTube channels and find an audience, especially today on YouTube where it's so saturated. There's so many people on there. But yeah, I'm editing the thumbnail. And I usually do that in Canva. And I think I was writing notes. I don't know if you're interested in video editing at all, but this is a little bit of my process. I think I was just checking kind of the last outro part of it. And the video is pretty much done. I just like to double check everything and make sure. Does it have the outro? Does it have the music starting at the right place? Is the transition good? So yeah, checking all these things is super helpful. I feel like video editing takes so much time though. I mean, I'm editing this video as I'm talking to you all, and it takes a while. So I feel like I like to have a good chunk of time to sit down and edit too. Like, I don't like editing for an hour, then having to do something else, and then 2 hours, and then do something else. It's good to do everything in one full swoop, but when you're an adult, especially, I don't know, I'm in my 30s now, it can be very difficult to find a big chunk of time. So, yeah, I think that's one thing. Like, I have a full-time job now, so those big chunks of time, if I'm not trying to rest or do whatever, can be very scarce. But yeah, I think editing the end of this video. See, this was in January, so I barely remember anything. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to make sure the end looks okay. I don't know. Do you think it's too much that I edit in Adobe Premiere? I've been editing in Premiere for years now, but I'm curious, do you edit using Final Cut Pro, Canva? I have to use Canva actually at work to edit videos. I'm not a big fan, but yeah, there's so many different tools and platforms out there, but I still feel like Adobe Premiere is the most comprehensive and robust, but it can definitely be clunky and slow down my laptop. So pretty much the only thing I can be doing is editing. I don't know, but still does everything. And especially if I need to color correct and grade video clips, which I do often when I film them myself, I find Premiere is the easiest for me. It's the most efficient. This was the first of around 4 in the end co-working events that I started at the beginning of the year. And I think the first one was the best. Most people attended and it really dropped off significantly after that. So now, I mean, it's done, but just the last 2 I didn't even do just because people weren't showing up. People would find the event on Eventbrite that I created and they would input their information, but I wouldn't see them at the event. So it was an experiment. I feel like 2025 was trying a lot of things, and a lot of the things didn't work, but it's also just to show you all that, not everything that you start, every project, every initiative works out well. Sometimes you start things and then you just have to squash it because it doesn't do well. And this co-working was at least a good way for me to see even former clients or potential leads to get FaceTime and for them to ask me questions and for me to demonstrate that I know something about editing videos and doing social media marketing. So at least that was good. But yeah, again, just ended the series because of a lack of attendance. But I think co-working is a really great way. You can probably find a co-working community that's related to your industry or vertical that could help you a lot and at least help you make connections with people you can collaborate with or work with. And if you don't have that, maybe you should start one and maybe you'll actually succeed. I hope you do. I'm a huge fan of Wheatsville Co-op. They have so many healthy food and snack selections. Yeah, I have like a ton of hummus now. Look at my cart. All right, more video editing. So yeah, I did a lot of video editing in January now that I think about it. And on our Ube Matcha channel, we created a video kind of talking about our top anime that we wanted to watch as part of like a new season of anime that came out. And it was fun to do the video, but I'm kind of scared to look at the engagement. Honestly, like some of the videos have gotten, I don't know, like hate comments or like angry people. So again, that's why I'm not sure if I want to continue on the same path that we were. Yeah. Oh, in that co-working event that I did in person, I created a virtual version of it, and attendance was really good for the first one and the second one. Kind of. Actually, no, the second one was a flop. Actually, this year has been really tough in terms of starting new things from my business. But hopefully I can turn that around in this second quarter that I'm recording this in.
In Jordan. Oh, wow.
Realized I need to do more fit checks. So I remember what outfits I liked that I was wearing. But this was a Sunday that we went to meet up with a friend at Ramen del Barrio, one of my favorite ramen places here in Austin. It's fusion Mexican, but like perfect. The flavors are amazing. And we ran into our friend's former colleague and his wife, and we'd never met them before, but we ended up sharing lunch together and talking to each other and getting to know each other. That was really cool. Super random, but Austin's a very friendly city. So honestly, not surprised that this happened. And because the wrong place was in a Korean food court, we shopped at the Korean market right after. Random, but in the same food court is mochi nut. I haven't mochi nut in a while. Yeah, I know it's really sweet, but I love mochi donuts. And then we had one day where it snowed, like actually a decent amount. Like, dude, check that out. This was on our balcony patio. Man, seeing all these clips of Luna makes me so sad. She passed away, actually. And I don't know, I'll go over that in a future vlog. Yeah, it's not clips of her. This is me just putzing around in the snow because we hardly ever get snow here in Austin. Although I'm showing you the garden here, and apparently Austin is in the same growing zone as Seattle. And Seattle, I feel like, is much colder in general throughout the year, so that's kind of surprising. But yeah, I mean, the plants are loving it. I've always been really bad at taking breaks or being present in the moment, and I think I really tried to be more present when it snowed, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna happen again in a while, so I should go outside and walk around. So part of what, you're seeing me kind of frolic a little bit.